Lady LeLe, back with another video. And today's car talk actually is gonna be a story time. Just something I wanted to been meaning to share with you all about my life's journey and what's all going on. So I'm gonna get to it because it might be a little lengthy. So happy T-Mobile Tuesday to you all. Hopefully everything is going well thus far in this month of December. It's the last month of the year. Make it the best month of the year. So let's get on and go. So recently I've been experiencing really what you would call a breakthrough. I have often heard so many people talking about how they had a breakthrough and God showed up, and you know, I'm looking at them and like, you know, well, how you get to this breakthrough? How do you get to this point where, you know, God just comes in? And I mean, I know he shows up in the nick of time and he does, you know, blessings come through, but you know, what about these people who always said they finally got their breakthrough, they finally got their understanding? So in my prior videos I have told you about a guy I dated years ago who ended up, we dated for 11 months only to abruptly end. You saw me and you speed up. You supposed to proceed with caution. Anyway, I talked to you all about how, you know, we dated and shortly after we broke up, he was engaged to another woman, and she became pregnant shortly after that. They got married, she had kids. Well, anyway, fast forward to now. He's been married, what, 5 years? It's going on 6. Got 2 kids, and here I am still single, right? And you all know I have dated since that. I even, you know, dated a guy a couple of years ago who just seemed not to want to leave, you know, just, you know, fall off the face of the earth, and it's just still lingering. But anyway, how my breakthrough happened, one day I was just working out, and the guy who I tell you always just want to linger, just still lingering, I think, you know, he's dating someone. You know, just looking off of Facebook. I know I need to be off of Facebook. But, and I just got mad. I said, how is it that men can be so deceptive and do women wrong, and they could be blessed with families, new relationships, and here I am trying to walk upright, do the right things, and I'm not, you know, being blessed for it? Why is it that I got to go through a learning lesson? Why do I have to go through this journey where there's people who don't even, you know, consider God's will and just do whatever and still will be blessed with a spouse and 2 lovely kids? Why is that? Lo and behold, this fool slid into my DMs. And I said, okay. Now, I had just had this moment with God, and I was praying. I said, God, remove this hurt, this bitter. I'm still, even though I moved on from this situation, I was still harboring bitterness from my past. So there's a thing, guys, that I learned. You can move on from your past, but doesn't mean you're healed from it. I know it sounds crazy, but yeah. So anyway, he slid into my DMs talking about, hey, Princess Beautiful. And I told him, hey, don't you hate Princess Beautiful me. So, and then he was talking about, you know, you so mean, you so bitter. You know, I don't know what's wrong with you. I treated you like a queen. So I just took off from there. I recapped the entire 11 months of the relationship. The entire 11 months. Telling him how you was not as great as you thought you was. And he had a nerve to say, oh, I don't remember that incident or this or that or the third. For example, I'll tell you, Valentine's Day. Mind you, he was like the first guy I had been with in a while. So I'm thinking, oh, you know, I'll get to celebrate Valentine's Day this year. And I was like, well, you know, Valentine's Day coming up. Are we going to do something? I don't know. I might have to work. And his job requires him to go out of town because he worked for the railroad. So when he went to work, he was taking, a train out of town. Normally he'll, drive to Indiana or Illinois, Iowa or what's going on. And these streets are silky smooth, by the way. They finally fixed these streets, so I hear sirens, something going on. But anyway, he said, I don't know, I might have to work or be out of town. I said, okay, we could do something before, we could do something afterwards. So it turns out that he did not have to work for Valentine's Day. We did nothing. We didn't see each other. We did nothing. And I was like, and he was like, I didn't have time to plan something grand. I'm like, you could have brought lunch to my job that day because I had to work and he was off. You could have brought lunch and a flower. You could have, got a card and picked up a little cheesy box of chocolates or something just to let you know, hey, I'm thinking about you. It could have been anything. And he had the nerve to tell me I was selfish. Selfish? How could you be selfish when you just want to spend time with the person you're supposed to be dating? How are you selfish when you have loaned this man money? Sometimes I got the money back and sometimes I did not get the money back. Sometimes I got the money back, a lot of times I didn't get the money back. So how am I selfish when I have helped bailed you out and try to be a loving and supportive girlfriend? I would, when he's in town, I would, stay at his house because I try to catch all these moments, because if anybody know how the railroad schedule works with guys who try to train, they're constantly in and out. So it's like I would spend a night over there. I had brought groceries and, brought clothes over, just trying to catch those moments with him, while he's in town and off and whatnot. So how was I selfish? But that was just one example there. And then also came to discover in this conversation, which was, I'm sure if his wife saw this conversation, she would not have been in a grievance of, things that were said. Yeah. So anyway, come to find out, digging deeper into this conversation, because I'm just getting all my frustrations out. How I felt, how I was disappointed. I'm like, what do I got to lose? We ain't been together since July of 2011. What I got to lose? So I just put it all on the table. Come to find out, he started dating this girl towards the tail end of our relationship. When things got really off and rocky, he started dating her. And she actually got pregnant in our last few months of our relationship, but she miscarried. I'm just finding this out, y'all, 6 years later. And that's how she ended up pregnant so fast again, and the engagement and all of that. She had came off a miscarriage. And I was like, sorry for her, but you didn't do right by me. So when you think about it, why would God bless a messy situation? Because you went behind my back and got a girl pregnant. I didn't find that out to just this conversation. But he left me, felt sorry for her, got engaged. Of course, she got pregnant again and got married, and you know the story. But after that, and then it's funny how you save stuff, because I screenshot. He was talking about I told you this, that, and the third about all this. I went back on Facebook Messenger and dug up our conversation from 6 years ago. Screenshot it and sent it to him like, you didn't tell me no such thing. Then he talking about I feel so bad, I feel so guilty, I didn't realize all this, you felt this way. You didn't care. You was just trying to get across to your own agenda. But all of a sudden, y'all, I felt the weight of the world come off my chest. I don't know what happened. I just felt light. I felt light. It was a feeling that was indescribable. I felt like something just got released off of me. And I feel like I had a clear brain and a clear conscience. And it was right on time, because at that time, I told you I had watched the single for the holidays, and it was just right on point. And then shortly after that, the guy I told you that just want to linger, no commitments, want to linger. I had a conversation with him. I said, I guess we just going to clean out the whole closet today, right? So I pretty much told him that, he's talking about, I think we could be friends. And I said, I don't think we can be friends, because when I look at a real friends don't hurt you. Real friends don't disrespect you. Real friends give it to you raw, but they give it to you raw in a good manner. So, and there's still some raw feelings there that I'm working on and trying to suppress. So, and I told him that he was wrong, because he knew his marriage was not near being over at the time that we met. And then he used me pretty much to fulfill a void that he was having due to, him going through his divorce. I was very transparent. And I told him it's not fair, because I'm sitting here and want a relationship where you're sitting there, had no intentions. You was just looking for a good time, and I really ain't trying to be the good time girl. But even then, we had a good conversation. It was good. We was adults. He knew how I felt. I try to understand where he's coming from, but I just still think he's being slick and manipulative, but whatever. But y'all, I'm telling you, the weight is off. I feel like, same with him, I ain't got nothing to lose. I'm just going to put it all on the table. But I told everybody this was the first time. Like, normally on Thanksgiving morning, I'd be upset, angry. I would call, my good girlfriend, and I'd be crying, or why is I'm alone on Thanksgiving morning, blah, 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 blah. This is the first time we talked. And we laughed, and she said, I know you turning over a new leaf. She said, I was just prepared, and I was going to get my prayers together and whatnot. And we laughed and we joked, and I told you know what? I'm not bitter about being single right now. I feel like God is about to do some things, baby. He's cooking some stuff up in the pot. He said, Lisa, clean out the closet and get yourself together, because I got some things I'm finna bring forth to you in 2018. And I'm okay, y'all. I am okay. I'm not worried about who married, who's this, who got a baby, who ain't got a baby. I went to a baby shower. Good for you. God bless you. I'm rooting for everybody. I'm at a good place, y'all. I am at a good place. What do the lonely do at Christmas? They work on themselves and move on. But I just feel, y'all, I'm at a great place. I don't have no bitterness in my heart. I'm not angry. The only, I'm just, trying to still, it's an ongoing battle with this financial stuff, but hey, that's just life. But, everything can't be perfect, and it's still a work in progress. But I am feeling great, y'all. I am feeling good. I'm excited about the holidays. I don't feel like it's a woe is me situation at all. Yes. Thank you, Jesus, because this is an awesome feeling. Hold on one second. And the pop text is gone.
Thank you, Susan McDonald. How may I help you?
Yes, can I have an egg McMuffin and a medium Coke?
Egg muffin and the medium Coke. Should I complete the order for you?
Yes.
All right, you can put it right to the first window, please.
So, I'm at a good place. I'm at a good space. I'm really in the holiday season. I'm, enjoying, trying to, do some new things, experience some new things. I went to my first, official Christmas party. It was really nice. We laughed, we talked. Didn't take no pictures. Had an awesome time. Enjoying the moments, laughing with people, drinking some good wine. Awesome time. So, got some, went to my 40 under 40 awards. had some good, went to the retreat, got some good word. And one thing the founder, she said, God's getting ready to heal some sisters. You've been going through some things, and God's finna turn your life around. I said, hey. She said, the healing is beginning. Hallelujah. And I'm just all for it. So that's what I was meaning when I was saying, you know, a newfound peace. If anybody just see me posting on Facebook, and I was like, I got this newfound peace in my spirit and my heart, and it's like, yes, I'm not angry. It's like I'm walking different. And I seen Mr. Lingering came to the awards on Thursday and everything, and you know, he bought me a drink at the after party, and we talked. I sat in the car, talked, and I don't think he hit, y'all. I think it's just time to get something new. And I think he even noticed my walk is a little bit different, and I'm looking at things differently, and I'm doing, you know, things differently. But yeah, it's a good place to be. It's an awesome place to be. It's a great way to wrap up the year as well. So thank you. So it's just an awesome place to be. Yes, can I get some strawberry jelly, please? You too. Thank you so much. So yeah, got it. Yeah. It's a good place to be, and everybody, you know, those who've been around me recently, they say, man, you sounding different, girl. You on a whole another level with some things, because I just don't feel like, oh, this big truck. No, bus, I'm trying to turn right here. You know, I'm trying to slow down, lady. Jeez. You know, my walk, trying to do it differently, y'all. My walk is, when you walk different, you know, people can tell. And everybody is saying, like, y'all on something else. And it's like, yeah. So, that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. So that's what I was talking about, the peace and at a different place. And now if I could just get a good solid money routine going, I'll be even greater. I'll be even greater. As my mom said, it's just learning how to live on less. That's what it is. And it's, yeah, learning how to live on less and let them loose and let go of them credit cards. So maybe we got to pray about that, letting them credit cards go. That'll be the next step. But one thing at a time. So hopefully you enjoyed this story time. Hopefully there was some message brought to you and me sharing my journey and my story. If you're not a subscriber, please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a blessed and awesome day and the rest of the week. Peace.